Hi, Matt Beyer of Matt Beyer Organizing with downsizing through the garage. Whether you're downsizing or moving and just need to do a little bit of editing, the place I recommend starting is the garage. Yes, I know, your realtor told you to make your living areas, your kitchen, your entryway, your study, your bedrooms photo ready, and those areas are important. But to make the downsizing easier, start with the garage. Why? Number one, there tends to be a lot of quick wins which you can go through quickly. Odds are good that you've got a lot of items to donate or return. Maybe you have items that you had wanted to repair when you believed you had more time, but now that ship has sailed and you can discard. Number two, with the space you open up, you can establish exit zones. I like to make these zones very clear so everyone is on the same page and mistakes don't happen. Maybe put the donate zone on this side and a discard zone on this side. Then when this space fills up, all a truck has to do is back up to the garage and take it away. The garage keepers are actually in an exit zone too, which you could call the move zone, because nothing is staying. After the garage, I would still hold off on the living area and move on to the basement. Why? Because the basement also tends to have a lot of postponed decisions which are ready to go now. And you can start opening up space to collect all the small items you might want to sell. This will make the next stage easier, whether you are selling these items yourself or bringing in a specialist. It will all be in one place so you can see how much there is and assess the collective value. I should say at this point that each situation is going to be a little different. If, for example, you are selling off most of your possessions, then an estate sale might make more sense than establishing a sell zone. You will probably want to sell off items after you make your home photo ready, because an empty shell is less inviting than a moderately furnished home. But one thing I have found consistent in each case is that before you start editing your stuff, it's important that you understand that the excess needs a place to go. Now that you have your exit zones, let's take a look at the editing strategy. On each floor, it makes sense to start with a room that would make a good processing area. A dining room is often a good candidate. Always start with a processing table. It could be a dining table or a folding table, but whatever the case, never use it for storage. Just processing. Next, bring all items to be reviewed to one side of the room and sort like with like as much as possible. Review one category at a time on your processing table, then sort by discard, donate, sell, or keep to move. When this side of the room fills up, the discards and the donates go to the garage and the sells go to the basement. You may also want a give to category. Unlike donate, these are for items for which you have someone specific in mind. Set a reasonable time limit. Then if the right items don't go to the right people, then these items go to the donate zone or sell zone. By the way, you should start this editing process with the garage itself, and I recommend clearing the driveway for it. If you want that satisfying feeling of going through your house room by room and checking them off, ready, 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 then you need to secure a place for those excess items to go. That starts with the garage. As for resources to take the excess items away, we'll cover that next month for Moving Month. For more easy organizing tips, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around.